The Young and the Restless Spoilers Fall. Oh my God, besties, welcome back to our channel. It is a beautiful Thursday, and I am literally filming this while I'm running errands because I just had to jump on here and vent. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. I am physically unwell. I am vibrating at a frequency that science cannot even explain. I was literally mid-skincare, okay? I had this expensive charcoal mask on, and when I saw what Phyllis just did, I gasped so hard, I dropped the jar and smeared charcoal mask all over my white rug. Literally had to yeet my phone across the room because the sheer audacity of this storyline is genuinely tearing my sanity to shreds. We are not just watching this show anymore. We are invested. And I am personally, deeply, spiritually offended by the absolute cinematic mayhem that is unfolding in Genoa City. Like, I need a support group for what these writers are doing to my nervous system. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but my brain is moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Let's talk about Victor Newman for a second. Bestie, be for real right now. Victor is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with him. He basically straight up fabricated AI-generated evidence to frame Phyllis and Kane Ashby for illegally taking over Newman Enterprises. Like, he literally used Newman's own AI source code to forge emails. Who does that? It's giving evil tech overlord, and it is honestly so unhinged. He sent this fake tea to Christine Romolotti. Ugh, the bug. Don't even get me started on her vibes. She is always acting so high and mighty while literally prosecuting an innocent-ish woman based on deepfakes. And don't even get me started on Daniel Romolotti Jr. trying to play peacemaker between Phyllis and Christine right now. Like, bestie, your mother is facing decades in federal prison, and you want them to sit down and sing Kumbaya? I am genuinely losing my mind over the delusion. And Phyllis? Oh, my girl Red is cornered. And you know what happens when you corner a tiger? They go absolutely feral. Basically, she is in full-blown survival mode. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, Phyllis is staring down the barrel of losing Summer's conglomerate, her legacy, her freedom, literally everything she has ever worked for. She realizes she needs a massive bargaining chip, and who just happens to be wandering around Genoa City pretending his brain is a blank slate? Matt Clark. Yes, genuinely, Matt freaking Clark. Oh, wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. So Matt is pulling this whole I have amnesia, I don't know who I am routine, which is straight up garbage. Noah already beat him to a pulp because he saw right through it, but Matt is still playing the victim. And somehow, Patty Williams, yes, the same Patty who literally poisoned Summer Newman years ago, is now acting as his personal tour guide around the city because they are bonding over being outcasts. I am screaming. The irony is so thick you could cut it with a chainsaw. But Phyllis sees right through Matt's little amnesia act. She sees Matt not as a person, but as a human get-out-of-jail-free card. She sets a trap. She literally kidnaps this man. She drags him into a dark, dingy basement. By the way, did you notice the lighting in that basement scene? It was giving major psychological thriller, like David Fincher directed an episode of a daytime soap. The shadows were genuinely exquisite. The aesthetic was a 10/10, even if the legality was a 0. I digress. She ties him up and demands he confess to his crimes against the Newmans. But here is where the tea gets so hot it is scalding my internal organs. On Friday, May 15th, Nick Newman makes a highly dangerous deal. Nick is spiraling, you guys. He is legit addicted to fentanyl and cocaine, and my heart cannot take it. He's out here mentioning Noah and Victor while his brain is practically melting from the drugs. Nick is an absolute mess, and Phyllis knows that Matt has a history of targeting Nick's kids. Matt is a straight-up predator when it comes to the Newmans, and Phyllis's maternal instincts are screaming. So now Phyllis is standing in this basement looking at Matt Clark, and she has to make the most insane choice of her life. Does she take this literal monster and hand him over to Victor Newman on a silver platter? Like, here is the man who's been terrorizing your family, now drop the AI charges against me. It sounds like a solid plan, right? But wait, this is Victor we are talking about. Victor has backstabbed Phyllis twice already. He is the one who framed her in the first place. Trading Matt to Victor is like making a deal with the actual devil. What if Victor takes Matt, locks him in some Newman torture dungeon, and then still lets Christine throw Phyllis in prison? I would genuinely scream into a pillow until my vocal cords gave out. I cannot handle the stress of Victor double-crossing her again. I am literally pacing through the aisles of Target right now while I'm voice typing this because I cannot sit still. The stakes are astronomical. Phyllis is terrified of trusting the Newmans, and I don't blame her. If she hands Matt over to Victor, she is putting her entire life in the hands of a man who literally wants to see her destroyed. It's a massive gamble. And don't even get me started on the vibes between Phyllis and Victor. It is pure, unadulterated hatred. They are practically vibrating with mutual disgust every time they are in the same room. But then there is option B, which is honestly so galaxy brain I might pass out. What if Phyllis hands Matt Clark over to the GCPD? What if she literally gift wraps this psycho and drops him at Christine's feet? Think about it. Christine is the one prosecuting Phyllis. If Phyllis brings in one of the most dangerous criminals in Genoa City history, she looks like a hero. She proves she's on the side of justice. It could totally sway the DA's office, or at least give her enough leverage to negotiate a plea deal or get the AI evidence thrown out. Plus, it guarantees Matt goes behind bars, which protects Summer. Did I mention Summer yet? Oh my God, Summer. Summer's conglomerate is at a dangerous turning point, and Summer herself is in physical danger as long as Matt is breathing free air. Matt has targeted Nick's children before. If he gets his memories back or drops the act, because we all know he's faking, Summer could be next. Phyllis is not just fighting for her company, she is fighting for her daughter's life. She is not a heartless monster. She genuinely cares about Nick, and she would burn the entire world down to keep Summer safe. Handing Matt over to the cops is the ultimate mother bear move. It's giving fierce protector energy, and I am totally here for it. And can we just pause and talk about Nick for a second? Because I am genuinely unwell over his storyline. Like, I am physically aching for him. Nick Newman, the golden boy, the one who is supposed to be the moral compass, is out here making back alley deals on a Friday while his brain is completely hijacked by fentanyl. The fact that he is bringing up Noah and Victor in his drug-induced haze just shatters my soul into a million pieces. It's like, even when he's completely out of his mind, his family is his anchor, but it's a toxic anchor that's dragging him down. Phyllis knows this. She knows Nick is drowning, and I straight up believe that half of her motivation to trap Matt isn't just about saving herself, it's about saving Nick from the monster who helped push him over the edge. Matt Clark is the architect of so much of this Newman family trauma, and Phyllis is basically acting as the karma delivery service. But the fact that Nick is so vulnerable right now makes everything 10 times more terrifying. If Matt escapes, he will go straight for Nick, and Nick is in no condition to fight back. Did I say that already? My brain is literally buffering from the anxiety. But guys, the chaos doesn't stop there. I am clutching my chest because I know what is lurking in the shadows. Sienna Bacall. Yes, Sienna. She is the one selling drugs to Nick, and she is fiercely, violently loyal to Matt Clark. Phyllis thinks she has the upper hand. She thinks she is the one pulling the strings, but Sienna is literally stalking her. I am calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear. Phyllis is screaming at Matt in this basement, trying to secure her future, and she has no idea that Sienna is about to leap out of the darkness and bash her skull in. Send help. I am hyperventilating just imagining the moment Sienna strikes. I am so unwell. This is not just drama. This is a Shakespearean tragedy wrapped in a Gucci belt. The betrayal, the AI forgery, the kidnapping, the drug addiction. Nick is out here about to crash cars into cliffs because of the drugs Matt and Sienna pushed on him. Victor is playing God with everyone's lives. Christine is being a self-righteous nightmare. Jack is manipulating Patty. And Phyllis is literally fighting for her life in a basement. I genuinely cannot even. Manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because there is no way this ends peacefully. Phyllis is going to have to make a choice between trusting the Newmans, trusting the justice system, or taking matters into her own hands. And knowing Phyllis, she is going to choose chaos. I am officially dedicating my entire personality to this storyline. If anyone needs me, I will be staring at the wall, trying to process the sheer audacity of Victor Newman and praying for Phyllis Summers' survival. Okay, I need to go buy a new rug and a gallon of iced coffee to calm my nerves. Bye, besties.